I've struggled with my weight my whole life.
I was the oldest of 6 kids in our family. And when I was really young, my dad was always working, so my mom and great-grandmother took care of me. And how they'd keep me quiet was they'd just give me something to eat.
We didn't have a lot of money for toys and things like most people did, so you could buy a box of Twinkies or make 2 dozen cupcakes and give them to your kids, and it was happy. It was like getting a present to us.
A treat for my kids, since we didn't have a lot of money, is if we had an extra $10 or $20, they used to have cheeseburgers for 29 cents, and we would run down and we'd get $10 worth. And I would let them eat however many they wanted because that was a treat.
When I was growing up, we ate pretty much everything from pizza, spaghetti, lasagna, hamburgers, French fries.
So we just had snacks constantly.
So I started gaining weight right from the start.
And I remember being chubby. I was always different and bigger than everybody else. And I just took it as being normal.
And so by the time I was 6, I was already up to 100 pounds. But I started to realize how different I was when my mom started entering my younger brother into these beauty pageants. And she wouldn't let me do it.
When I was really young, I remember doing beauty pageants with my mom. And it was a lot of fun.
Because it was always like I was the center of attention.
And I won a lot, so I liked it.
And I never understood why wasn't I good enough to be in those beauty pageants. And then it started to realize when I got older, it was because of my size. A fat kid can't be in a beauty pageant. That's not beautiful. I felt like my siblings were more valued than me
because they were all off doing that beauty pageant stuff. And it was just me and my great-grandma at home. So during that time, she was kind of like my mom.
David stayed a lot with my grandmother. She was elderly, but she was, she loved David, and he loved her. And that was who was with him all the time.
She was my best friend. And then when I was around 8 years old, one day, I was sitting there with her and she fell down. And then when she passed away, I didn't have nobody. And the one thing that made me happy was food. And when I ate, I got bigger.
And when any of that emotion started coming back, I'd just eat some more.
So at age 10, I weighed around 145 pounds.